is amazing. Oh, it's clash heads again. This is like Chaz Moskin, Cam Water.
For the first time here for season 3. Davis on pole, Vandermeulen in second. It's going to be sprint round action here tonight. Let's go racing here at Daytona. It was a good start there from Davis in comparison to Vandermeulen behind. Cowan's absolutely bogged it up and already dropped out of the top 3 here as they come down towards turn 1 for the first time. There's biffing and barging between Cowan and Cowan. These guys are still going at it after last season. They survived for this time by though. Through turn 2 and 3 they come. Nice and clean, boys. Keep it up as they come up to...
I love riding. It's a real social thing. There's a great bond between riders.
Every weekend I look forward to getting out there. It's a freedom like no other.
Riding to work is a great way to start the day.
Shannons insure all types of road bikes, not just classics. They offer features riders really want. It's why they're one of Australia's leading motorcycle insurance providers.
Whatever you ride, whatever you ride,
Whatever you ride,
ride with Shannons.
Call 134646 for a quote.
Through turn 1, it was a horrible start from De Bono, who's absolutely bogged it up and gets eaten alive by Dixon and Gowans as they come on through. Through turn 1 they come, and they all spread out around in towards the first sector of the Silverstone circuit. They look all right at the moment. Okay, there's already been a car spun round. That's Jordan Ferguson off wide.
Is green at Road Atlanta here as well. Faulkner did get away. De Bono is tucked in as well. Unfortunately, Houghton is on that outside line. De Bono does want to turn it to twos. He's got the job. De Bono's overtaken. Now can he get Ben Faulkner up through turns 2 and 3? They go round the right-hander, dropping down the hill. Faulkner's out in front. De Bono second. Houghton third. Ratcliffe in fourth. No real dramas going into turn 1.
We've always had a few cars. They're all special. The T-Bird.
Oh, that's mine.
The Combi for when we want to get away. The XR8.
It's going to be a classic.
They're all insured with Shannons,
We've also got Shannon's home and contents cover.
which helps protect our automotive collectibles, tools and memorabilia in the home and garage. If you're motoring enthusiasts like us, it's got to be.
Shannon's.
Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts. Call 134646 for a quote.
amazing. It's clash heads again. This is like Chaz Moskin, Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to sniff on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because I'll tell you what, Bruce Tannock and Jamie Dyson just absolutely drove away from us. Hayden trying to go around the outside. This is where he could have just sent it up the inside, but he hasn't implemented it, which is fair enough. It's very scary out there, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see if we get a good run. Dodds just absolutely think about it. It's a really nice move. Blake Delaney had to move out of the way.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to V8 Supercars at Bathurst. SRW is brought to you by Warren & Brown Tools. I've got a very special night tonight. We've got the top 10 shootout of our split twos and our split ones, and a brother from another mother, Mr. Nathan Shuey Howard, in the room with us tonight, doing full broadcast, pushing the buttons and commentating with me. How you doing, Shibby?
Yeah, good, mate. Pretty excited, actually. It's been over a year, I think, since I've been behind the controls and on the mic with yourself and the team. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a great night. And what a night to come back, mate. Bathurst top 10.
Oh, mate, what a night to come back. And not only have you come back, but you've turned into an adult. You've expanded your family. You've got a real job. You've got a whopping career in front of you. Where are you working at now?
Tech 22, store manager and lead technician, so...
Yep, so if you need any tech support, Nathan's still your man. Even though he has left the building, we still support him all the time whenever we see all the stuff on Facebook that he does and everything else. Mate, little girl, she is now 7 months old. Is she a little terror like you were?
Tech 22. 100%. 100%, yeah. Yeah, absolutely crawling, climbing, all that good stuff. So, yeah, so 2 little girls in the house now, which is awesome. Outnumbered.
Outnumbered, but that's all right, mate, because you know how to say yes, please. So you're all good. Mate, it's been a whopper of the season. This is final round 9, so top 10 shootout. We haven't done it like this before, where we've had the split 1 and split 2. So first season doing split 1 and 2 like this. Monday night, top 10 shootout. We've done shootouts before, me and you, and they've always been spectacular, but what better place to have your comeback as in Bathurst? And the calibre of the boys out on track is spectacular. And there's still a title fight online, so anything is still possible.
Well, I wish I was a bit more caught up. It's going to make it so much easier. But yeah, so first couple of laps coming through. Jordan Mazzaroli through with a 2.28 blistering times here around Bathurst already.
So Jordan is he's snuck into our DMs. He registered with us this season and has been in spectacular form all the way through, shown some exceptional pace, and he's been pushing the rest of the guys out there. Stephen Lawrence has been one that's been up there with him. Kyle Lavery, Jacob Trainer, a lot of boys out there that have been competing at the top end. But before we get on to some spectacular stuff, we're also welcome into the dungeon downstairs, Mr. Greg Barber and Tyson McAvoy. They'll be running the show in the background for us, so the drivers will be getting their prompts when we get to the top 10 shootout, who's going out on track and everything like that, and keeping them on track for me and you, mate.
Yeah, I'm pumped, and I wish I had more screens because I'm not used to this. I feel like anybody who's ever done this before, more screens the better. So if there's anything out there you guys want to see, as always, just let me know. Shout out a driver's name. We'll switch over, have a look at them, especially through qualifying. I always like showing as many drivers as possible. And yeah, if the sound and everything's looking good, you don't need to let me know because I'll just assume everything is doing well. So.
Well, here's a bit of a breakdown of the ladder for you guys at the moment. So Jordan Mazzaroli is sitting after the drop round, 8:35 points. He's got a 64-point gap on Stephen Lawrence. So for him to lose that title, he pretty much needs to destroy himself tomorrow night and leave it all open to Stephen Lawrence. But Stephen Lawrence has got Dan Bartush between 84 points behind him, and Andrew Cowan, an old commentating buddy of yours, is 3 points behind him. So it's still very tight at the top. We know what Bathurst's like. We know anything can happen. We know that a race can be won and destroyed in the first few corners. So anything can happen still.
Yeah, first run up over the mountain will be the interesting one, I think, especially when it comes to the top 10 shootout. 1 lap to put in your fastest lap. Any small mistake will make that lap null and void. So definitely a hard push here, but it seems like the Gen 3s have come into iRacing with an absolute bang, mate. How's everybody handling with them?
Oh, it's been a growth season. So it's a few of the guys that have got some advanced points earlier on in the season were the guys who got to grips with the car real early on. But as the season's progressed, we've seen other guys come in and really build pace. You know, Michael Quach and Daniel Clutterbuck, OGs, they were around when you were around, and they have really progressed over the portion of the season, got faster and faster. Dan Bartouche, who's a new V8 driver, who's done really well in the 86s with us, is come out like a new man, driving the V8s very, very comfortably straight away. But a lot of faces out there have progressed really well. There is a former commentator on the grid as well at the moment, Peter Gretton. He's on there at the moment, so we'll be interesting to see how Pete goes. We know he loves Bathurst.
Good to see Pete out and about, bloody getting back into some iRacing, that's for sure.
He's been really good, man. He's been racing in the 86s and shown some really, really good pace. He hasn't been there for the full season. Obviously, real life does get in the way of work and everything like that, but he's been doing some great stuff on track, man, showing some real competency on track.
Good to see.
It's good to see a serious side of him, actually.
The serious side of him?
Yeah.
Had a few nights over the years with him where it wasn't so serious, that's for sure. So,
yeah, exactly. So at the moment we are sitting with Jordan Mazzaroli in first place with a 208.248. Stefan Lawrence has just come to the party with a 208.639. My boy Jacob Trainer sitting in third place with a 209. Andrew Cowan with a 209.4. Dan Bartouche 209.8. There is not a lot between these guys, so it's going to be a close one, man. Very close.
I'm also interested to see the time difference between Split 1 and Split 2. I do recall from when I was working for you guys full time that Split 1 and Split 2, it was getting hard to sort of differentiate the top of Split 2 and the bottom of Split 1. So it'd be really interesting to see those time differences across the two splits.
I think the Split 1 is a little bit more condensed field. They're sort of a little bit closer to each other in times. There's a bit more of a gap between them as you go into the Split 2s. But apart from that, they're still pretty awesome. Still pretty awesome. I've just got he's just gone in the pits. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Jacob Trainer on there, and I had him in the pit at the inside of his car, the cockpit view, and you had him on the outside. But as per usual, something just changes. Have you got the sector times available at the moment, mate?
Oh, let's see if I can remember how to do that. Yes, I do.
The purple-green ones?
Purple, bro, mate. Now you really like
Put the pressure on.
Yeah, the only ones I remember are the ones down the bottom. Purple green ones, mate. No idea.
That's all right, man. That's all right.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It has been a while, but there's nothing wrong with that. If you're out there, hey, go and say hello to Shibby. Don't just sit there and do nothing. Also, like and subscribe and do all that other stuff that we would love to see you do. The audience is still coming out. If you're out there and you're watching it, please share it around. Let everyone know that we're out. If your drivers are out there watching, waiting for Split 2 to start, Split 1 to start, get the boys out, share it, let all your family and friends know we've got a special night on tonight.
Yeah, top 10 Bathurst. Like, what a way to kick off the first top 10 of the season, that's for sure.
Yes.
I'm still trying
It's always special, Bathurst, no matter what you do.
Now you got me racking my head. Like, I was like, oh, I remember how to do this. This is all easy. And now you're like...
Well, you've done it well, man. The spur of the moment sort of thing. We only spoke last week. And I know how much you like to test and do things, so it would have been a bit of extra pressure that you didn't really need. But it just that extra bit of fun, too. So I got Vandermeulen on the inside. He's following Greg Leake on the bottom screen, and you can see these boys battling around here. So long lap, 208's the fastest, but it's 2.08, and it's, you touch a wall, it gives you an X, the lap's done. Like you said before, you get a bit of an off track, the lap's done again. So you've really got to put a banker in and then go for for another one and hope for the best.
Yeah, they've really got to get their last lap in now. Get over that line. A few cars still coming around. And we haven't seen. We've seen Ron Allen coming down this other side of the mountain. Who are we on board with?
I'm on board with Sean Vandermeulen, who's just about to start his lap. So he's one of the not really up and comer. He's been around for a bit, but he's been really putting the pressure on the boys at the pointy end the last few weeks, getting some really good lap times in. I'm loving the sound of these new cars.
They do sound good. Mr. Barber says, check your messages. Hey, Barber. What's going on, Greggy? Long time, mate. Long time. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Does she be able? No. Overlays are looking great as usual, he says. And he says, does Shibby have a link for us in messages? Probably not. I'm not sure if good old Hamish has given that to you guys. But you know what? I'm
the
listening.
Same link. Should be the same link because Hamish gave me his SDK. So unless it changes, but I can't. These are things I can't remember again. So. Because I helped set that up and get that working, and now I can't remember how it all works. But test it. Test it. See if it pops up.
Look, mate, we're not looking after any miracles. We're out here, we're watching, we're having a bit of fun. That's the main thing. Viewers and drivers will be able to, go back and watch it. So that's the most important thing. And we have some fun on the way. So be it.
Yeah, that's it. It's my first day, so go easy. Mr. Clutterbuck.
Go easy.
Yeah. It's like relearning to ride a bike all over again. Not many people get to see this side of it, right? Like they think, oh, commentating's so easy. Yeah, commentating is easy. I 100% agree. It's like I remember at one point with big races, I was just like, oh, can I just produce and we just get two commentators in and then I can just worry about producing because holy crap, it's a lot to do. So shout out to...
And I guess as we got faster as well, it's got harder too. So Hamish has done a good job. He's really molded himself in there. And mate, it's for you. It'll be just like riding a bike. You just take a few stumbling corners first, and then you'll be right.
Yeah, should have taken more time to set up all my my hotkeys on my keyboard, but we'll get there. Maybe when daylight savings is finally destroyed and we don't have to worry about it ever again, I can come back and start doing a few more broadcasts.
Oh dearie me! All right, let's see who's out on track at the moment that's doing something impressive. We've got qualifying is just finished. So the clock has just ticked over. So as we see them, is how they're going to go, which is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, so top 10 to go through will be.
Yes, so they'll finish their lap because it's not going to just cut off.
Oh, yeah.
So whoever's on a current lap will be able to get around and finish that lap.
So Batouche has slotted himself in there so far. Sean Vandermeulen is sitting in 9th. Brett Taylor's still out there on a running lap. So's Kurt Nommensen, Brad Mays, and Fieldman has just gone into the pit. So essentially we'll be watching Brett Taylor, Kurt Nommensen, and Brad Mays. They'll be the last 3 to see if they can push themselves up into that top 10.
So they're not that far off. In times wise, where are they on the splits?
Taylor's definitely putting in a couple of good sectors. Yeah, he's got a really good sector 4.
Yep, he's green there, so he has improved.
Is it
the last one? Mazzaroli, Lawrence, Trainer, Cowan, Quach, Clutterbuck, Hughes, Bathurst, Vandermeulen, Allen, Weston, Healy, and we are fighting for those last 3. So Allen, Weston, and Healy. One of those could come in, and one of them could move out. Here comes Brady Taylor.
Oh, Vandermeulen
just Tasmanian.
Vandermeulen just went better again. Jumped from 9th to 7th. Will Brett Taylor.
Oh, well done.
Brett
No,
Taylor.
Brett Taylor hasn't quite made it.
So that is our...
It looks like it.
Yeah, final car. Top 10 going through. Mazzaroli, Lawrence, Trainer, Cowan, Quach, Clutterbuck, Vandermeulen, Hughes, Bartouche, and Allen will all be heading to the Warren and Brown Tools Top 10 shootout here at Mount Panorama tonight.
Well, he disappeared then, or was it me?
I don't know. Could have been me, could have been you.
Well, it sounds like Shibby's mic has just left the building. Or maybe you guys can hear him and I can't.
Oh, I'm here.
But this is the last few
here.
coming through. Taylor should be done as well, so these times should be done. So it should be Mazzaroli, Lawrence, Trainer, Cowan, Quach, Clutterbuck, Vandermeulen, Hughes, Bartouche, Allen, Weston. Weston will just miss out by, what is it, 0.183.
I think Steve's having technical difficulties. Because my mic is still very much live.
Those of you who are out there who can hear me, let us know. Because Shibby has disappeared at my end.
No, I can hear him. It's Steve. Somebody tell Steve it's Steve.
It was over to the top 10 shootout.
It's Steve. Somebody tell him it's him. It's never Shibby. Hang on, let me... He lost all sound. But we are going to jump over to the top 10 shootout. So bear with us while Steve and I get our sound back together. And we'll be back in a minute. Oh, thanks, Dylan.
All right, so we are switching at the moment to the top 10 shootout. If you can hear me out there, let us know, because I can see the mics going up and down, but not sure if that is all cool. We will definitely be showing the next part of it, which is the top 10 shootout, and that's going to be the most spectacular part of the night, or the split twos tonight, and then split ones straight after.
Yeah, I'm definitely live. 18 back in the house, Tyson says. Hey, Mr. McAvoy, what's going on? Mum Racer in. Big thumbs up. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, and people, boys and girls and people in all ages, don't forget to hit that like button. Come on, let's see how many likes we can get here for Shibby's inaugural return. Maybe we'll drop back in and do some other special broadcasts here on SRW TV. For anyone who doesn't know me, I joined SRW TV like 3 months after they got the league, and essentially invested a lot of time and hours into getting the Discords and the streams and the broadcasts to where you see them today. And yeah, life and family got in the way and had to jump back in. Where's my iRacing? Steve, it's your end, mate. Sessions. Which top 10 is it? Must be Cowan, Hayes, Barber, Hughes, Vandermeulen, Lawrence, Sinkovic. Yep, that's the one. I should be knighted. Oh, thanks, mate.
Oh, back, Shibby.
Yeah, what'd you do?
It just, my audio just completely disappeared. It just decided it wasn't going to work, which is awesome. But I think I know what it was. My AirPods picked up the transmission.
So it switched to Bluetooth.
Yeah, it did. Bugger the thing.
You know what? Knock on wood. It's you having technical difficulties and not me. So, you know.
I know, that sucks. No, it's good, actually. No, it doesn't suck. It's good. Ultimate Chop. What's he got here? So just to know, the placement is off with this. Can't see their places. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
No, I was looking at the...
Chop.
Yeah, no, I can see that, Chop. I can see that, but it's weird because I've tried to adjust it, and it's like the SDK overlay is cutting off the numbers for some reason.
That's okay. It's no big deal for tonight. That's an issue we can sort out another night. But most important thing is that the top 10 is loading in. Session is active, and the drivers are all just about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing a few more. So they're just waiting for some of those to load in. But tonight, after we finish the top 10 shootout for the split 1 and split 2s, we will be drawing the new track for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, which will be in 2 weeks' time on a Wednesday night. So looking forward to that. It's going to be spectacular. Alrighty, let's just make sure my Ninja is joined up.
Yep, we should be good, but yeah, appreciate anybody, any feedback. I think, again, it's my first time back, but I tell you what, I guarantee I notice the little things before you do. I put money on it. Like, I could see that from the start, it cutting off the numbers, and I was just like, why is it doing this?
That's all right. A few of the boys are out there warming up at the moment, getting their final bit of practice, waiting for everyone to get on the track.
Okay, we can get rid of the sex.
What do we got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missing 2 at the moment. If you're out there, there's some particular you want to see at some point of the night, let us know. Please like and subscribe and share. The boys are doing their last little stints of warming up.
BG_68 thinks I need to be knighted.
Need to be knighted?
Yeah, knighted, you know, like a sir, like Sir Shibby Howard.
Sir Shibby Howard the Great? Like a dragon slayer?
Nah, I just think Sir Shibby Howard just runs off the tongue much nicer. We don't need to tell people I'm great. We don't need to.
I was going to say is, yeah, I'm glad you're not having technical difficulties tonight, whereas I am.
Good.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
At least one of us is having a good night tonight. The other is getting yeah, that's a bit better. That's everything is starting to just click into place. Yay! Alrighty. Barbs, are we waiting for any more drivers? Who we got next? We got someone coming out. Let's see who the first driver is. I haven't heard anything in the chat or in the box at the moment.
Well, who finished down in 10th place? Because that's who will be coming out first. So,
this is very true.
Was it Trainer? Hayes. It was Hayes.
Hayes, yeah. Brady Hayes.
Look at me go. And here he is. He's coming
Here
out
he comes.
now.
I think he's coming out for his warm-up.
Tell you what, the Gen 3s do look really nice, and the guys, as always, have done extremely well with their paints on their cars. I think one thing I miss is, like, just admiring all the different cars and paints, and especially the effort that goes into them. Like, it's not an easy thing to make a good-looking paint.
No, this is true. This is true. Here comes Bradley Hayes. I will go to cockpit view on my camera, the gyro, because that seems to be the one that sees everything. So that way you can have the choice of sharing my screen or doing both. The great man's back in the combox. I've been here all the time, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What are you talking about, Doddsy?
Yeah,
it's like, what the hell, Dodds?
Don't give him too much.
Oh, you
of
mean
a big
Shimmy?
head,
Yes, the great man is back. Mr. Hayes is now on track doing his warm-up lap. We'll drag him into the room after he does his big run. But this one takes the longest, and then the rest will be just coming out one after the other. Oh, Mr. Leake saying hello.
Hello, Leaky. What's going on, mate? Long time.
He's still alive.
That's great to hear. It's great to hear.
It'd be interesting to see, excuse me, how the approach is on the warm-up lap, whether the guys are really going to try to put some heat in it, or are they going to take it easy and warm it up gradually, and then the last few quarters maybe put some fire in those tyres. So each one might do it a little bit differently, but each one of them has to stay off the walls and has to stay off the off tracks, and we know what Bathurst is like. It takes no victims, it kills.
Oh, yes.
Here he is coming down the S's. Well, I call them the S's.
Oh, sweet.
I love this corner. I love this little tight little drop here. Boom. That's the best.
We're going to bring back the SR8 Radicals or what?
No.
Oh, man.
No. Those things are gone, man. There's not many people driving them these days. It's a very very minimal number. They were so much fun,
bring
though.
back the SR8. Favorite car.
Yeah.
Favorite car. So damn good. All right, where's the
Here comes Hazy.
Conrad now.
Yep. No more jump here, Hamish. Hamish. No more jump here, Nath. They've made it so the sand really bogs you down.
Yeah, I've kept up to date with what iRacing have been doing with the tire changes, the track changes, the way the off tracks work, the changing in like the GTPs. They've just done a big change on, so I've tried to keep up to date with it.
Here he is, Mr. Brad Hayes, first of our top 10 shootouts for the night, and he is coming. Oh, what's that doing?
Hang on.
That's not me, that's why, because I haven't joined the session properly.
Oh.
Yep, I've got to join Ninja properly. That's what I've forgotten to do. As bloody usual. But Hazy is down there having a run, looking really good. Got a good exit out of the first corner.
Get those sectors up so you can see what he did on his warm-up lap. As he goes through these sectors down the bottom, we'll keep lighting up.
There you go, no, if that's working now.
Steve. Oh, yep.
He's taking a very conservative approach of it. He's not what the hell's that? Ah, you got to take one screen, not all four.
Yeah.
He's coming down the mountain as we speak. He's taken it very safely. He hasn't gone very crazy at all. I can't see him pushing too dramatically. He's making a focus on taking it clean more than anything.
This is a problem with only having two screens. I can't see what I'm doing. So you just commentate and I'll work out how to switch these.
Mate. As he's coming down the hill now, he's flat shot. He's got it all the way in six, just clipped into the sixth gear. He's approaching the little bend here on the right. Takes it out full wide, make sure he doesn't cross over. This is the bit here is probably the hardest to stay on track and not get an off track. He's done really well. He's gone pretty conservative, Hazy, though. He's definitely aiming at getting the track completed without any off. So go final corner, nice and clean. He's taken it. Oh, he's hasn't even pushed it to the edge. He's done really well. Let's drag him into the box and have a bit of a chin wag with him while you sort your stuff out and see how he went, how it felt. Mr. Hayes, how you going, buddy?
I'm good, thank you.
How'd that feel?
Yeah, not too bad considering I haven't driven the car in a while. So
it looks like you played it safe tonight. It didn't seem like you were pushing overly hard in this couple of sections. You were just taking it, making sure you got a banker on there.
Yeah, no, that's all my goal was. I didn't actually expect to make the top 10 because I've had a fractured wrist since mid-February. So, and I'm still dealing with that now. So driving with a massive brace on my hand. So.
How's it feeling? You didn't break it during racing, did you?
No, I broke it at a workplace incident, so...
Okay, at least you're covered.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
It wasn't our workplace, that's the main thing.
No, that's why I haven't driven for quite some time in SRW, so...
Oh, mate, well, we missed you out there. I hope you had fun. I hope it wasn't too nerve-wracking for the first time back.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Not wanting to bin it.
Well, I could see that the last few quarters you played it really safe, didn't go to the edges too tight. But good to see you, mate. All right, have some fun out there tonight, mate, and good luck. Hopefully, 10th is not where you finish.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers, brother.
Bye.
All right, Marty Hughes is just crossing the start-finish line, starting his hot lap as we speak. And coming up beautifully through the top. Let's see if he's taking it. I think conservative is going to be a bit of a key here.
Yeah, just get a good lap in, which is what we see a lot, I think, from what I remember in
Harry,
the top 10.
hang on. Harry, you know what, mate? I'm going to slow you down and kick you off the broadcast in a minute. One more rip like that. Sounds boring.
He's not wrong, though. We're talking shit about me trying to get my cameras going, so...
No, well, you know what? It's just we're just filling space while we're sorting stuff out. That's what the professionals do, Harry. One day you'll know about being a professional. Anyway, he's coming up the top of the mountain, coming towards the top of the mountain. He's using a lot more on the road than the previous driver, than Brad was, so he's pushing it a little bit harder. Still fairly conservative. I haven't seen anyone push it a bit lighter than practice would go, so he's coming down. Oh, he's nearly... Oh, that was so close. This is the bit I hate here. Coming down through here, taking a hard right, and then this little dip. Make sure you don't touch the wall. Come through nice and clean. If he gets it through here, he's going to be safe down the straight. Nicely. Hope you guys appreciate the sound of the engine coming through here. Nice work. Got it nice and smooth. He's done a very smooth job so far.
Yeah, looking very clean.
He's just about hit 6th gear now. He's got it a bit earlier than Brad Hayes did. Pushing it out wide. He's taking a little bit more curb. He's coming hotter through here as well. He's on a mission. Done really well. Very smooth through there. One more quarter to go and see how his hot lap goes. And he comes around the corner for the first Pelican to come across the track with a 2:11.365. Hang on, why didn't Hayes' lap count?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's
yeah,
not up
it
there
didn't
at
go
all.
up there.
You must have had an off track. Well, there you go. Well, he starts in 10th. Let me grab Marty Hughes and let's have a bit of a chin wag with Marty. Marty, how you doing, buddy? How'd that feel?
I was a bit conservative, but happy to get a clean lap in, really. So,
well, you're leading at the moment because it looks like Brad Hayes' lap didn't register because I've just noticed it's not on the actual ladder itself. So he must have come off second best there. So you're in first place at the moment, mate.
Oh, well, enjoy it while it's there, I suppose.
Well, this is true. Bit of nerves, or just trying to set a banker.
Probably, yeah, there was a little. I was actually surprised, and normally I don't get nervous about things, but yeah, it's actually, it's pretty cool feeling, actually.
Good to see. Well, it's the only top 10 shootout we've got for this season, so hopefully it pays off for you, mate. Good job, excellent work out there, and good luck for the race on tomorrow night.
Cheers, boys, and good luck to everyone else too. So.
Cheers, mate.
All right, we've got Sean Vandermeulen just come around the final corner to start his hot lap. The green machine.
The engine already sounds a bit more aggressive.
Just so San Fuentes says, rest in peace in Cowie. All the best.
What?
I don't know. Anyway, up he goes, down, coming up to the climb of the mountain, one of the trickiest sections at full speed. Car definitely sounding a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, they're based on the BJR car, so they've done a great job. It's one of the things they've done really well. Where is he at the moment?
Coming up over the top.
There he is. Is at the coming up skyline. Into the S's. The Sinkovic's, the S's.
Yeah, he's definitely
A lot
throwing
more
this.
aggressive.
Oh yeah, you can see the way the cars are moving
a
around
lot
on
more
track.
aggressive. Here he comes to the dipper. Little elbow. Doing a great job. Doing a great job coming out of there. Let's see where he hits 6th gear. He's hitting it a lot earlier. Yes, he has. So just before the Mitsubishi sign, he's taking it right out wide. Right in. Oh, he didn't take the curve as aggressively there. This is the key part here. Getting through nice and clean. Well done. Mr. Vandermeulen doing a great job out there.
289 kilometres down Conroy.
Murray's corner. As he comes across the start-finish line, let's see how he progresses. Will he beat Mr. Hughes and get across? He does. He does a great job. 7/10 faster. Whoa, let's drag him down. Mr. Vandermeulen, how'd that feel, buddy?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Bit slow.
Bit
Anyway,
slow, lack of the confidence, or just too much focus on getting a banker?
Just getting the banker in, I think. Yeah. Haven't had any practice. Only practice in that first session, that hour and a half. So haven't really got a setup. And yeah.
Everyone, that's so far. You're the third person to say haven't had much practice. It's a tough one for Monday night, but I guess everyone has had a crack at Bathurst at some time or another.
Yeah. Haven't been here for a while, so good. I like the track. So bring on the race.
Oh, well, I hope you're ready for tomorrow night. I reckon it's going to be spectacular, man. We'll have a full grid of split 2 going for hell for leather, but you've got a bit of an advantage. Hopefully it won't be the carnage at the front, it'll be carnage at the back, so you'll get a clean start at least.
Hope so. Just got to get it off the line. So.
Excellent, mate. All right, matey. Good luck for tomorrow night. Thank you for coming out and joining us, and I hope the nerves go for tomorrow night.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, man. All right, we have got Daniel Clutterbuck, TMX Racing, coming to Murray's corner. Coming in nice and clean, making sure he gets a good clean start. Not much dirt on that little bit of curb as he slams the throttle down and starts his first hot lap. Nice and clean through here. Clutters has really improved this season. He's as the season's going on, he's got faster and faster and made his way up to the pointy end of the races.
Really good to see so many familiar names still racing in the league.
Yeah.
So it's really good to see.
Definitely is. It's good to, I'd classify Clutters as one of the OGs, one of the old guys.
Yeah, he's
Really
been around
well.
from like season 1 or 2.
Yep, he has. He's wrestling the car a little bit around that corner, but it looks still pretty clean. It looks like he's backed off a little bit there. Yep. He must be having an issue with traction or something because he doesn't sound as aggressive as the other boys. His rear end looks pretty stable though. But, sometimes we say they look slow, but they come out fast.
Yeah, well, that's it. A clean lap will always look slow.
Yeah. Here he is, coming to the... This is...
Definitely fighting the car down there.
Yeah, he is.
Just watching his cockpit
Yeah.
view then. Absolutely
Dipper.
fighting it.
Yeah, he looks like a bit of oversteer then too. Here he is, throttling it down. Let's see how he gets into 6. So far we've seen 6th gear just after the tree coming up. Well, he's held it a bit longer. Tip the grass, touching the curb, very soft on the curve again. Coming through the chase. And down he comes into Murray's corner. Maybe he's brake late. He's going to make it smooth or stay safe. He stays safe, got it down to 2nd gear around that corner. He stayed off the grass, planted it firmly. Let's see how he comes out. Will he get to the top?
he have a little off track over the top?
He must have been
there?
an off track somewhere because it didn't
Yeah.
register. That's a second one to not register for us. So let's drag Mr. Clutterbuck in and see how he goes. Clutters, how you going, buddy?
Not great, abnormal lap apparently. I thought it was a 0x on that wall, but obviously not.
Oh, which wall did you touch? Up the top of the mountain?
Yeah, up the top.
Oh, bugger. Oh, we couldn't see it. We couldn't see the contact at all, so we thought you were doing a great one. What time did you get? Didn't tell you?
Not telling me, no. It's a shame.
Oh, that sucks. Well, at the moment, you will be starting 9th or 10th.
Yeah, good to know. That's not too bad. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, not too bad, because we'll probably no doubt have 25, 30, 35 cars tomorrow night, so it should be a lot of fun either way. Well, mate, how, was it nerves out there, or how did you feel? Car feel settled?
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. It was felt a little bit more grippy than the quali session, but yeah, as soon as I glanced that wall, the heart jumped into my throat, and I spent the rest of the lap just trying to relax and get my heart back down. But it wasn't enough apparently.
Well, you and Quach seem like you guys have picked it up a bit of a pace in the last few rounds, getting a bit more comfortable with the car.
We're just trying to give it at least one night's practice before the actual race day, which seems to help a lot. Just having that little, extra couple of hours practice, making all the difference.
Excellent, mate. Well, you have a lot of fun, mate, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Thanks, guys. All the best. See you tomorrow.
Cheers, buddy. As we just go straight across to Michael Quach, Daniel Clutterbuck's teammate, crossing the start-finish line, starting his hot lap. Touch of the wall, we didn't see the touch, but it takes no prisoners, does it?
No, it definitely doesn't, mate. How tight they get to the walls, especially coming up over and back down. Any little clip is going to, unfortunately, make that lap null and void. That's why top 10 shootouts are such a tough thing to do.
Yeah, well, we've only got 2 qualified out of 4 so far, so let's see if Quach can get himself at the pointy end, not just the pointy end of the guys who missed out.
The good thing is they've still qualified for the race.
Yes, this is true. And not setting a time, they'll probably go in order of what they finished. But we'll get Barbs to quantify that, see if I'm correct or not. Here he is, coming down McPhillamy into Skyline.
Definitely keeping it clean over the top there, staying as far away from the walls as possible while still trying to keep as much speed flowing through there.
We're seeing these boys all back off tonight. Nowhere near the high revs. A lot more patience coming through. He's got the foot down nice. Not too sure that was as aggressive as it should have been. I think, what am I doing? Yes, Barbs, we wanted to know with the guys that have missed out so far, what order they will be going in. Order of their initial qualifying, or that's what I'm assuming is going to be. Here he goes into the chase. He's taken a bit more inside curve than anyone else has so far. He can carry the pace through. Into third, he's taken that all through third, so he's done well. He's braking very early there. See how he comes across, see where he's going to position himself. As he crosses the line into second place. Good job there. What is it? 0.06. Whoa.
0.06.
Those that have not registered a valid time. Yes, correct, mate. Those that have not registered a valid time. Let's drag Quach in. Let me drag him in. There he is, Michael Quach. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, gents?
Not too bad, mate. How'd that feel?
Just glad it's over, to be honest. Was after seeing him get his time, it was a bit messy up the top of the mountain, so I was just being a bit too cautious, I think. But just glad I got a clean lap through.
Well, you're second at the moment, mate. So that's a good thing. There's 3 guys before you that haven't tracked the time, so your worst case is 6th. But it looks like everyone's been a bit nervous, mate. Everyone's been a bit cautious. I haven't heard the high revving engine as it came through, so it's. I think it's better to be safe than sorry sometimes. So you've done well.
Yeah, it's a long race and being an enduro. I think I'll just focus on keeping it clean as much best as I can through the race, and hopefully not worry too much about where I start, I'm just happy with making the top 10, I think. So
that is true, mate. Well, hope the car feels good, mate, and you're having fun out there. See you tomorrow night, and congratulations on a clean lap.
Cheers, Sinker. Cheers, boys.
Take care, mate. All right, so we've got Cowie on his hot lap at the moment, coming up to the beautiful first section of the quarry. Climbing water, same as real V8s. Thank you, just wanted to confirm. And Tyson, whatever that means, I don't care. He's coming through Griff, the cutting. I always forget the names of this track. He's got a bit of a wiggle out of there.
Definitely got a bit crossed up there.
Yep, he's a few times there. He's battling it a little bit.
He's pushing
keeping off the walls, Cowie. I think he's pushing for the pole position. He's not leaving anything on the table. I guess he figures if he gets pole or he gets 10th, 10th is going to be all right still. But if he gets pole, he's in an awesome position.
And this
gets
man's
control of the race early.
Slouch behind the wheel. Calls himself the average sim racer.
That
but
was a little bit close.
Still
doing
pushing
really
it
well.
through.
Here he is, coming up the dipper. Oh, slams it in a second. Gets the foot down early. No wiggle. They got that traction straight out of there. Really nice. I reckon he's going to be hitting that 6th gear a lot earlier than the rest of the boys have been.
He has absolutely
this.
flown over the top.
Pop, he has, just after the tree. Well done. He's hanging it far left already. He's preparing himself. He's going for it into the chase. Oh, nice deep braking. He's done really well. Great job there by Cowan. You can hear the pressure of the engine as he's gearing through, and it's absorbing the braking as well. Here he comes down to the final corner, down to Murray's corner. As he comes through, 2nd gear. Traction down early. Let's see how he goes. Will he get it to the top point? I think he will. He's done it. Well done.
2.09.
Great work there. Great work there. Let's bring the inexperienced driver in. Cowan, I've got one of your old mates up here, mate, who hasn't been with us for a while. Say hello to Shibby Nathan Howard.
Yeah, I saw Shibby was in. He didn't put the link up for the camera, so
I put the link up, just forgot the password.
Yeah, forgot the wrong part. That's all right, buddy. This is a bit warm over the top. I couldn't get the car to sort of set. She slid out on me, and I think I heated the rears, and that made it pretty hard over the top. So I don't know how good that time's going to stand, but...
Well, mate, so far everyone's been going for a banker, and yours has been probably the most aggressive run we've seen, so you've done really well, mate.
Well, I got out of it at McBellamy because I was about to slide over the curb.
Yeah.
So, well, you know, but these things happen. I made sure I made it count at least, but yeah, early on it was feeling really good, and then I got a slide sort of coming out of coming out of the cutting, I think it was, but yeah.
Yes.
Well, these things happen.
Yep.
But nah, good track. But I think the thing that's tripping everyone tonight too is that there's no VRS setup out for this track yet. So a lot of the guys that would use, some of those setup services are finding they have to make their own. And like I pulled a Red Bull ring set up out for this.
Oh, nice. Well, that's very creative of you, mate.
Oh, that's what you got to do sometimes, buddy.
This is true. Well, good luck, man. So far, you got the top step all wrapped up. We've got Jacob Trainer out there who's hitting it pretty aggressively as well. So maybe there's a bit of competition out there. Good luck, buddy. And we'll, if you're at the top step, we'll speak to you later.
No worries. Catch you, boys.
See you, Cowan.
See you, mate. All right, my boy Jacob Trainer is out on track. He's making his way up the mountain as we speak. Just come through the quarry, coming up to the cutting. Oh, he's got the rear end wiggles.
Big slide.
Yeah, that's going to do a lot for his nerve, especially as he needs that traction to the rear end coming from the rest of the mountain. He has backed off a bit. If he's overheard those suckers sliding through there, he's going to struggle.
Just keep it clean.
Oh,
now.
was that a touch?
It looked close.
Oh, it looked very close. I thought I heard it in his car from the cockpit. No, he's playing it safe after that little squiggle. I think he got a bit of nerves into him. Looking good, though. Oh, I reckon this will be about third.
He's got a purple sector there.
Yep. Oh, you found it.
Yeah, I found him. Just turn things on and off until you find the one you're looking for.
So he's got himself 2 greens and the purple, so he's doing well. That's just good. It's looking good. He's got a. Oh, he's got that 6th gear roughly around the same time as Cowie got it. So not too bad. Just around the tree. Coming into the chase. He's not as aggressive on the down gears as Cowie was. He's using more brake than Cowie was. Cowie's using the engine really well to slow it down. Here he comes, 2nd gear. Coming around the corner, nice and planted. Oh, he hasn't put the foot down early enough, I reckon. All right, where does he come through? Oh, he's come in 4th, not too bad. That's roughly where he's been finishing this season, 4th and 5th. He's been sort of wandering around those times. All right, let's drag him in, mate.
That's a good time for that slide as well. So,
yeah. Mr. Trainer, how you doing, buddy?
Could be better.
Could be better. I think you had a bit of Code Brown as you were coming into the quarry, or just coming out of the quarry.
Yeah, and turn 1 as well. The car just felt like it had no grip on the to get the speed down our mountain.
Nerves, or you're just not happy with the setup yet?
I think it's a bit of both. Setup was made probably 15 minutes before the race, before the quality. So I'm still learning it, but it feels good. Yeah, thank you, Mitch, for making that setup.
Did some of my advice help, or just confuse you more?
No, it definitely helped a little bit. I ended up setting a PB after one of the tips. But,
oh, there you go. I'm not completely useless. So there's those who teach and those who drive. I can't do either. Well, mate, good luck. You're sitting in 4th place, roughly roundabouts where you've been finishing most of the season, 4th and 5th. But we've got Stephen Lawrence coming up to his hot lap. Good luck for tomorrow night, mate. At the moment, you're sitting in that 4th place. Maybe drop 1 spot with 5th, but it's going to be a good starting spot anyway.
No worries. I wouldn't be mad with a P5 or a P6 anyway.
Nice work, mate. All right, Jacob, take care, buddy.
You too.
Oh, Stephen Lawrence is out there at the moment, mate. Shibby, you're quite welcome to jump over me and tell me to shut up whenever you want, mate, because you know me, I can talk underwater.
Look, I'm happy producing at the moment, mate. I haven't been in this game. I don't know the drivers anymore. Yeah, it's a tough one, but I can tell you Lawrence has already set a purple in the 1st sector. So keep an eye down at the bottom. What we want to see is purples. Greens just mean they did a better sector than the last one. So 2 purples. Yeah. Pushing for a third, and if he keeps it clean, could just secure him the 1st place in this top 10 shootout.
He's been a lot more aggressive, pretty much around Cowie's pace. This is going to be the key here, coming through Skyline. Is he going to be able to control a bit more pace than what Cowie did? Looks very similar. Stephen Lawrence is pushing for the title at the moment. He's got some amazing pace. Yep, doing really well. Let's see how he gets this out. Nice work by the Ride Sim Racing driver. Let's see where he chased that 6th gear. There's a tree just there. Just after the tree, pretty much where Cowie went. Let's see how aggressive he goes through this section. Oh. He's bounced it off both of the apex to the inside apex. Will he take this apex? He has as well. He's the only one that's taken them as aggressive as that. Done really well as he's coming down to Murray's corner. Is he going to slam it? 1, 2. There he is. Accelerates out of it nice and clean. Uses full length of track. Will he go to the top point? Will he get another purple?
Of course he does.
Oh, nice.
What a
is
lap.
That a second faster?
That was ridiculous. Yeah, 1.034 faster than Andrew Cowan. Mind you, Cowan did say he got a bit nervy at the top, so that is a blistering lap.
Oh, that is sensational. Let's drag him in. Mr. Lawrence, how you doing?
A lot better now.
That was probably the most aggressive we've seen, eh, Shibby? Bouncing, taking apexes, taking the curbs, doing everything you need to get through there. How did it feel?
Very sketchy. Compared to the last gen supercar, the brake markers are different. The lines it feels like a different track, honestly. So yeah, just trying to get that solid lap. I was struggling in practice a lot, but no, I'm happy that I put a decent time on the board.
Well, it looked good, man. It looked like a fun lap. The aggression was out there, so I guess you wanted to see how this next dude goes, because at the moment you've got the top spot by a full second, and your main competitor out there, Mr. Mazzaroli, has just started his hot lap. So good luck tomorrow night, mate. Have a lot of fun as usual.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy. All right, Jordan Mazzaroli.
He's got a lot to do. A lot to do this lap. Interesting to keep an eye on those sectors now. Lawrence was super quick. So we're going to need to see Mazzaroli clock in at least 4 or minimum 4 purple sectors to really put himself up towards Lawrence.
Yeah, he's got to be right on there. We've seen all greens do it before, but he's just got to make sure his greens are really spot on. With all purples, I think
there we go. He's already
didn't have the 5th sector.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's a purple. He's got a green and then a purple, so off to a good start. Way closer to the wall.
So close.
Yeah, Lawrence and Mazzaroli both using as much track as possible.
Yep. Oh, the aggression through the gears coming down through the S's was a lot harder from this car. He's trying to get the foot down a bit earlier as well. He got a little bit of wheel spin then. Let's see how he goes coming out of the dipper.
Another purple. 2 greens, 2 purples.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Let's see his 5th gear, 6th gear selection just after the tree. Oh, he's held it a bit longer. Now, Stefan showed a bit of aggression on this apex on the right-hand side. Took that. Oh, Mazzaroli's a bit softer across there. Will he take it as hard? No. He's gone through a lot softer through there. I think you need to be a bit more aggressive to get a bit faster through there. I reckon that this is a 2nd place finish.
Another purple, though. 3 purples now.
Yep. Oh, squirmy across there and he goes. He's got a 2nd place.
By point.
2nd place, Jordan Mazzaroli. 0.010. 1/100th. Oh, that is crazy. He's going to be cursing. Jordan Mazzaroli, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm kind of spewing about that, to be honest. I kind of stuffed up the kind of hell corner and and I think around the top of the mountain. But yeah, apart from that, wasn't a bad lap.
Yeah, your 1st sector and your 3rd sector, you're in greens, but you finished the rest of it really, really tight, mate. 0.01.
Yeah. Yeah.
1/100, dude.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the timesheets now. Yeah, that's yeah, pretty much nothing in it. But yeah, that's the challenge of shootouts, isn't it? Like, you only have 1 lap to make it work. So
it is. Is this your first top 10 shootout?
It sure is.
And how were the nerves?
Yeah, the pressure was on, especially knowing that I've got like 10 other people watching over me. So yeah, that was yeah, definitely was a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah, it was fun regardless. So
we'll probably make that
so what's
50.
The plan going to be?
50
Sorry,
other,
go for it, Nathan.
there could be 50 other people watching over you, mate. Don't forget all the viewers out there in broadcast land as well.
Yeah, exactly. Just to add a bit more pressure.
Very, very true. Starting on the front row with Stefan Lawrence. Used to have been hammering it out amongst each other for the last 5 or 6 rounds. What's going to be the plan? Try to get in front of him or play it safe? Not that you're going to want to tell me what your strategy is, so he doesn't get it and hear it himself. But
yeah, I think obviously just try it. Obviously not bin it. You know, it's a long race, so I think just spend the first couple laps, or just getting her in the rhythm, and yeah, just make sure he doesn't get away. So I'll I'll definitely put up a bit of a fight, but obviously at the same time, be smart about it and make sure I bank in the points for the championship. So
Very true, mate. Well, you don't need to finish at the top step to win it. You just need to be there and abouts.
yeah, that's right. I think we were talking about it last week. I think it's like within the top 10 or something from memory. Yeah, so I think I reckon it's pretty safe. But yeah, in the end of the day, we're all still races at the end of the day, so I always want to give it my best shot. So
100%, mate. Well, great job out there, mate. Good to see that you're at the pointy end. I'm looking forward to the battle tomorrow night, mate. So good luck and see you tomorrow night.
Will do. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, buddy. Stefan Lawrence is already gone. I was hoping to have a chat to him, thinking that he's the pole position winner, but that's all well and good. We need to transition across, so you're probably already doing
I'm already
that
onto it, mate. Already onto it.
Speaking. Yeah, you're the legend that you are. But if you're already onto it, I'm just going to do my bit. Withdraw from that. I'm good at withdrawing.
I'll take a 2-minute little boys' room break. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, you go for the little boys' room break. While we're sitting there talking about it, tonight later on we're going to be doing the draw for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, which will be run not this Wednesday, but the following not this Wednesday, obviously, because it's the final round, 2 weeks' time. So I believe it is the 12th. My brain's a bit fuzzy today, but I'll double check that when Nave comes back. So we'll be selecting the track, but also while we are here, I'd like to thank Warren & Brown Tools. They've reached out today, and the V8 Championship on Sundays, they've come out and put together some packs for the top 3. So the top 3 that finish for the season in the championship, which has got another, I think it's another 9 rounds to go. So the first, second, and third place will get prizes from Warren & Brown Tools for our V8 Supercar Championship, and that'll continue for that championship till the end of the year as well. So we've got the second part of it starting. We had a bye this Sunday, so this coming week we've got a race for them. So there are a couple of places still left. So if you want to join the series, you may. Everyone else has got the final round of the series coming out. So tomorrow night we've got the GR86s coming out. I think it's at it's left my brain, the Oval, but they'll be having a lot of fun. It is going to be a rolling start, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to see them do a standing start. And then we've got the final round of the Mazda Racing Super Formula Lights, which is going to be spectacular. But thank you to Warren & Brown Tools, Mazda Racing, Shannon's Insurance, Grim Industries, Phoenix Driver Development, and Shunt Sceneries. All very big part of what we do here week in, week out, and all keep the doors open for us and keep us going. You know, Warren & Brown Tools have done some amazing stuff with us from day dot, and they are continuing to do so now, putting up prizes for the championships. If we have enough, we will also get the prizes out for the Split 1 and Split 2 to at least the champions, which will be spectacular. And Mazda Racing is looking at broadening their sponsorship as well. So they are the official sponsor of the Australian Open Wheel Nationals series going forward. And they will also be having a chat with them to offer prizes for the champions of the Formula Superlight series we run. So we're trying to get more value for the drivers for the $15 that they pay out. Make it a bit more fun for them, and you know, more than just competition, make it a bit more spicy. Shibby, you back?
Yeah. That I am.
That you are. I'm just getting myself into the qualifying session, and the boys are already looking like they're setting up some times.
That they are. I'm already seeing Warboys, the 2:07. So this is only practice. It'll be interesting to see where they go from there. So definitely about a second so far between top of split 2 and top of split 1, but that could all change.
Yeah.
Still got 10 minutes on 8 minutes of practice, then 15 minute qual. Who's in the
So
safety car tonight?
The boys
Is that
to
McAvoy? Are we going to get tight?
There'll be no safety cars tonight.
Yeah, no, Tyson's out on track. Can we capture the almighty spin of Tyson, which I'm sure there could be a whole 5-minute clip fest of Tyson in the safety car spinning it.
He has had some action this season. The guys to watch tonight, not only the pros of Blake Warboy and James Scott, but the boys that you're seeing at the Pawny at the moment have had a spectacular season. Troy Stonestreet, Billy Mole, very, very capable drivers. Adam Hughes has been doing extremely well. Ryan Mueller's showed some awesome pace. Jake Edwards, apart from blowing engines and stuff like that,
yes!
he's been doing really, really well. Mr. Banks having some crackers. Angus Lawford, Jace Douglas has improved a bit this season, so getting towards it. Thomas Freeman, another really fast boy. Then you've got Brandon Levin, who's one of my guys, and had a decent season this season. But the boys at the Pawny are extremely fast, mate. Extremely fast. We're talking guys that race, first split scops and the Nology series. But then you've got battlers like Levin, Daly, Gallen, Noble, Mueller, Jeremy Bush, Barrage, and Crosby as well. The OG himself, Mr. Darren Crosby from M1 Racing. So he was probably, and I always mention this because I'm a very nostalgic type of guy. One of the first guys, apart from my brother, that I met in iRacing, and did a lot of help of getting me to stop spin. Even though the spinning continued, it was a lot worse before I met those sort of boys.
I think that's one great thing about SRW is that for the years that I was involved, and still now, just seeing the camaraderie in the Discord and people always giving tips and just helping each other out. There's always guys putting up practice sessions and saying, "Hey guys, we've got a prac session up. Let's go cut some laps together and just get better at this craft." So it's such a great thing to see.
It's awesome, and I really when I first started iRacing, there wasn't very many people that wanted to help. But once I joined what it was called FRL back in those days, it's changed the big time. Actually, I've just noticed that Stefan Lawrence, our pole sitter, is in the green room. Let's grab him for a bit of a chin wag while we are waiting for the top 10 to start, because they've got a few more minutes before the qualifying starts. Mr. Lawrence, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. Sorry, I didn't know you wanted me, so I came back.
I thought you might. I thought when I said that you might hear me in the world of YouTube and come back out to me, mate. How does it feel? Top step. You were just chatting to Jordan Mazzaroli. You guys comparing notes, or did you manage to get any info out of him and see how you're going to strategise against him tomorrow night?
Nah, I'll just do what I always do: stay in front and block him, because I know he'll have the race pace at the first half of the race. That's usually how it goes. But no, I'll just chat just to say, what happened and how laps were. It's good to have I just want to say a big shout out to SRW. We've been struggling to find a good V8 league for a while, and obviously it's been right under my nose the whole time. We've already done it. It's I always, well, not me, but there's always headbutts with a lot of people, but it's good to actually have good competition. Sorry, it's over and done with. On to the next race. And I'm just talking to Jordan just about how his lap was, and good luck for tomorrow and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's the thing about it. It's like sport. You go on the soccer field, the footy field, the rugby field. You beat the living daylights out of each other, and what do you do after the race? You shake hands and have a beer.
Yeah. No, exactly.
And there's no reason why racing shouldn't be like that. There's rules out there for racing. There's rules out there for sports. That's why you referee blowing whistles and giving penalties and stuff like that. But it's the same thing, man. We're all out there competitive as all hell. You get between those white lines and you got the belly of your car on the black bit, and then it's all out for young and old, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. And it's good that. It's definitely good that obviously, just getting back into it. I've had a bit of a break. Life gets in the way sometimes. So this is the first proper commitment series I've put myself into in the last, I'd say, year. So No, it's good to be back in the car with a bunch of boys that, like to have a laugh and race hard, and obviously, something happens, yep, cool, and then we shredded. And when I took out Jordan, not Mazzaroli, I think it was Ferguson, I was livid, but I sent him a message, hey mate, I'm sorry, and then he's like, oh, all good, so it's always good to, it's just good to race with a good group of boys.
It makes it fun. It makes you want to come back every week and have a bit more of a go at it.
No, it definitely does. It definitely brings that motivation up. So I think that's what I was struggling with last year, was just motivation to get on the sim. With a little time this week. And I just lost it for a little bit. But no, definitely this season it's brought my motivation up, and hopefully I can either win it next year or
next season, which starts in 4 weeks' time.
Season. So hopefully don't bump me up.
But,
I know I won't
mate,
be Warboy.
you are a past champion, so it's not. You are a past champion, so it's nothing new to you. The competition level has increased dramatically since you last won your championship, but that should make it all the sweeter.
No, it definitely has. Definitely, I've got, instead of 1 or 2 cars to worry about, you've got at least 5, 6. No, not actually. Honestly, everyone to worry about. That was probably the wrong thing to say, but no, it's good. Like even with last race at Phillip Island with Vandermeulen, I felt like he had me at all times, and me and him were very, very similar on pace that race, and we had a good battle. We dawed going down the main straight. Left each other room.
Yep.
It's definitely good to come back and see that nothing's changed.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure having you back on track, mate, and good to see you doing so well. Good luck tomorrow night. Thank you for taking out your time with us tonight. And the boys are about to start their qualies, so sit back, put the TV on, watch the top 10 shootout and the qualies, and please tell everyone to like, subscribe, and share when you get out there.
Definitely do. I definitely do. I get harassed by my dad if I don't send him a link to something that I'm racing, so...
Well done, brother. All right, mate. Take care. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
See ya. All right. Barbs is doing his pre-qualifying chat as we speak. Letting them know all about it.
Good question.
This is going to be a good one, mate.
Where's the father-son duo, the Delaney's?
They've taken a break. They started racing another series on, I think it was Monday nights, because they wanted to get in the car a bit earlier. So they haven't been out with us this series. Some of them have taken a break and just watching.
Your audio just disconnected again. Right, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here, Phil. Can you hear me?
Yep, it sounded like it dropped to the headset again. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dave Cowan's been out and about with us and doing really well. He's been showing some really good pace, really good times, and having a bit of fun, which has been really good to see.
Oh, good to see. Still a lot of names that I still know, so... But that will end our practice session, and going into open qualifying. This will be the interesting one to see. So Warboy's actually managed to get a 2.06 there in practice. So it'll be interesting to see if they can set those sort of times here through the qualifying as well. Definitely interesting to find out. Oh, a bit of a fight going out of the pits. They want that fresh air. Jace Douglas just pulling in front of the Warren and Brown Tools car there.
Yeah, in front of Brandon 11, and that was Billy Mole pulled right out in front of everyone. He wanted to get the clean part of the track as quick as possible. The ladder at the moment stands at Blake Warboy sitting at first place with 795 points. 80 points behind him is Angus Lawford, sitting in second. Third is Ryan Mueller, who's had a spectacular rise through the ranks this season. Really good racing. On 697, Troy Stone Street, WKMP on 695. Behind him, Adam Hughes, 641. Billy Mole, WKMP Sim Sports, 627. Brandon 11, sitting at 611. Jamie Davis, 548. And rounding out the top 10 is one of the owners of Pacific Esport Racing, Stevie Banks, on 543, and Dave Coleman just outside the top 10 on 5:02. So still a lot to be won there. Still a few people that are going to be racing for pride as well.
Yeah, well, the series isn't over until the championship race, is it?
Yeah, till Fat Boy Sinker sings.
That's it. There's positions to be raced for, points to be had, regardless if you finish up the top.
Yeah. So the grid's pretty full. Obviously, we've had a lot of numbers compete for top 10 shootout, for split 2 and split 1. But there's also drivers that couldn't make it tonight too. So we've had a massive turnout. I believe tomorrow night is going to be huge.
I'll have to try and tune in. Oh no, when I'll be at futsal, I won't be able to tune in, so I'll have to re-watch it.
What's this? The what these cars feel like on a hot lap? A go-kart is great practice. Oh, a go-kart is great practice. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. You see guys who are good go-karters are very good drivers in the sim as well. Example is Adam Hughes and Blake Warboys. I'm not sure who else drives go-karts, but both very accomplished drivers.
Yeah, I think a lot of the guys as well. I remember a lot of guys that raced in the Excel League and the Hot Hatch leagues across Australia as well. So you see a lot of that real-life racing coming across to the sim, and you see a lot of those young guys coming up and doing really well because of having that hands-on experience in real life as well.
You've got Brandon Levin at the moment coming through.
Yeah, first lap of qualifying.
Yeah. Everyone trying to do a banker at the moment.
Get that warm-up lap in, get those tyres to an optimal temp, and then push one out as hard, as fast as possible.
Yep. Fastest first sector at the moment is actually James Scott with a 22.572. Blake Warboys 22.73. Ryan Mueller's got himself down first sector 22.682. So some
purple
just woken up. Just hang on a second, mate.
There's purple sectors being traded all across at the moment. So they are bouncing backwards and forwards with these purple sectors. Jace Douglas, purple in the 5th sector there, and then Ryan Mueller takes it away from him. It's going to be interesting to see as these 3 front runners come over where they put themselves. 5 minutes of quali done, 1 lap in the bag. Coming through now, Douglas just pips Levin, then Mueller pips Douglas. And then Mole as well. Scott jumps up as well. The timing tower is going to change a lot now. James Scott gets that lap in, jumps straight into the pits. Billy Mole into second. Blake Warboys now comes through, jumps up into second, knocks Billy Mole down. Warboys will take a pit, cool those tyres down, and get out again. A lot of guys just pushing that lap and then pulling straight into the pits. See where that will land them. Movements again. Adam Hughes up into 4th there. And again, we'll decide to pull it over. So it's looking like there's about 2 seconds between the top of split 2 and split 1. So that's what I was interested in. James Scott. I saw him setting purples then. Nope, this is his out lap. Great times already across the field though. Everybody keeping it clean. Lane 1 cars out there. This is Darren Crosby. Jace Douglas on a couple of greens as well. Darren Crosby on 3 greens. Looking to set a good time here. Move himself up, hopefully. Coleman says the Fish clan are busy with life. Less time racing for the most of us lately. I know how you're feeling, man. I know how you're feeling. It's been well over a year since I've been behind the mic and the cameras again, mate. So I know that feeling. Good to see you all out there still racing. Great to see the chatter in the stream tonight. Thank you for such a warm welcome back. But if you have not hit that like button for all these amazing drivers that are showing off their skills there tonight, please go ahead and do so now. Also, if you are a new viewer to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. I believe SRW still do 5 nights of broadcasting here on YouTube and Facebook. Locked On Lads driver Jeremy Bush. Good to see the Locked On lads still out there getting around as well. She's on 3 greens. Any movements recently? Mueller's in 5th, Lawford 6th, Edwards 7th. Douglas is still sitting tight in 8th. Daly 9th, 11th, 10th. 11 minutes left to go of this qualifying session until we find out who goes through to that top 10 shootout here for the V8 Supercars Split 1 at Mount Panorama. Stay with Jeremy Bush. We can see Ryan Mueller starting to sit some greens and Darren Crosby as well setting some greens. We've got Mole out on an outlap. Douglas is back out on an outlap. Daly's just come out of the pits. We'll be heading out to his outlap now. Bush around the final corner, down over the finish line. Is that 2:06.43? That'll move him into 14th. Gets a good time on the board. Where is Crosby? You want to keep an eye on him as well. Sitting down in 15th. Couple of good green sectors there. Mueller's in front of him and so is Banks. So keep an eye on the timing table for their movement as they cross the finish line. Oh, Crosby's going to go straight into the pits. Will not finish that lap. Mueller does, though. Sets a better time. Slots himself into 3rd. Then we see Banks as well. James Scott, though. 3 purples and a green. Really looking to solidify that number 1 spot. 2:06.4 was his best. 2:06.2 will go better. Puts himself at a 0.5 over Warboys. Warboys, though, on 2 greens and 1 purple. He's going to be chasing down Scott. Got special guest appearance for the Pro Top 10 Shootout. Oh, you want to fill in for Sinker, do you, Dodsy? You want to fill in for Sinker? Goes Scott over the line. Warboy's still on purples as well. He's gone for another flyer. 2:06.76 closes the gap by 100th of a second. Hughes as well. Jumps up into 3rd there with a 2:07.6. Troy Stone Street yet to set a lap. So his greens are his best sectors so far. There really isn't much time between the top 10 right now. Any of them. There's a lot out on outlaps now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars that I can see on outlap. Stone Street will lock himself in with a 6th for his first time here set. And our Warren and Brown Tools V8 Supercars Split 1 qual. So that was a really nice lap for him. Daly's also out there, sitting in 11th right now. His last lap was 0.04 behind Jace Douglas. Oh, a bit of a mistake. And Daly's going to have to call the lap there. That's really unfortunate. Looking to get himself. He will have time if he gets back now to finish that up. Bit my offside ago. Sinker's not having audio issues. His son woke up. It's alright. It's not my first rodeo. He might be back. I can hear him.
I'm back, mate. Unfortunately, it was more than just a wake up. It was projectile.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. But luckily, my wife's having a quiet night, and I'm going to take her laptop to the bedroom and keep working.
Jake Edwards starting to push, getting some good sectors in. Both greens. Has got himself locked into the top 10 right now, but the rest of the group aren't far behind them. 3 minutes left to go.
The usual suspects are setting the good times.
Yeah. Yeah, Scott set a absolutely blistering time.
Yeah, he's 0.43 behind in front of Blake Warboys. The battle for the top 10 is not far at all. You're looking at in 10th place at the moment, Jace Douglas. Behind him is 0.04 seconds, Travis Daly. Behind him is 0.11. Brandon Lever behind him, Mitch Noble 0.23. So down to 14th place is going to be very tight for the top 10.
Yeah, Daly was on a good lap, and then oh no, I've done it to him again. He was coming up over the mountain, made a small mistake, and had to pull out of the lap.
Sinker's on the violin tonight. What do you mean, Coleman?
James Scott again.
Where are you, Coleman? Why aren't you practicing, mate? Why aren't you out and doing top 10s?
Freeman is in the session, Mr. Jerry, but he just hasn't gone out for qualifying, so...
Yeah, he might have just done the practice and realised he can't cope and left.
Oh. Throwing some shade at Freo.
Throw some shade.
Yeah, James Scott again. 2 more purple sectors and a green. He's trying to go better.
Yeah.
Warboys is not far behind him.
206 by the look of it. Will he be... Oh, aggression through there. He took that really hard.
2 oranges though. Let's see if those 2 purples and his green have made up for the oranges, because oranges mean that they were slower than his last lap sectors.
Yeah, they might as well be lemons.
And another purple.
Oh, 206, 256.
256.
Yeah. Where's Blake Warboys and all this? Is he on track at the moment? There he is. As his time's going. Looking very aggressive through there.
So got Douglas.
Lawford is battling for that trophy. He's got himself 2 greens and 3 oranges. He's got himself moving.
He's trying to keep himself in that running for that top 10 shootout. Douglas wants to go a little bit better, I think, just to make sure that will be the end of qualifying. So everybody on track now, just started a lap, will get to finish.
Yep, and Jace Douglas is going to be
Douglas
first
up
out
into
of those.
7th. He jumps up into 7th. He does. He will get himself in a good running for that
nice
top
work.
10.
Stone Street. He's up in 6th at the moment.
He only got 1 lap in, and that was the time he set. So really good run for Stone Street. Warboys and Hughes both setting blistering laps on their first attempt.
Stone Street finishing strong, all greens. It's coming down the last corner. Oh, pushed it hard.
Up into 3rd.
Ooh, he's gone up to 3rd.
Yeah, but Hughesy's on all.
Warboys.
Yeah, and Hughesy's on all greens as well. Warboy still
Blake
holds second.
Warboys
Here
has
comes
not
Hughesy.
approved.
Oh,
He's gone up one spot. 207, 339. 11 and all orange.
Yeah,
Will he
11's
make
the last one.
Is he going to make it into the top 10, Levin? He's 2 spots shy. He's got Banksy and Daly in front of him. He needs to make sure this sector is super fast, nice and clean. No off tracks. Comes through nice and tight. He's in the chase, a little bit squirmy. Oh, I've given him the Moz. Sorry, Brandon. So what have we got left? We've got Mr. Lawford left. He is currently sitting in 8th place.
Jake Edwards is last on track.
Yep.
So it looks like our top 10 going through is James Scott, Blake Warboys, Adam Hughes, Troy Stone Street, Ryan Mueller, Billy Mole, Jason Douglas, Angus Law, Jake Edwards. Oh, Jake Edwards jumps up into 7th actually after that.
Up to 7th.
Yeah, and Stephen Banks. They will be going through to our top 10 shootout here thanks to Warren and Brown Tools tonight.
That is pretty cool. This is going to be an epic fight now. I'm just, it's a few very, very fast boys in this top 10 shootout, mate. Very fast boys.
We'll jump over into the top 10 shootout session.
Yep. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and pass on to your friends and family that we're out here watching tonight. We are so close to the 1,500 viewers, subscribers, that I could almost taste it, like a bad Vindaloo. But
I don't know where you're getting your Vindaloos from, mate. So.
Oh, they're bad. They're bad. But do like a good Vindaloo. All right. Session is up. Boys are getting ready. Top 10 shootout, ladies and gents. Practice? What practice?
I need practice.
You've been stuck in that go-kart for the last probably 7 days, mate.
You need to get your video Ninja. Yeah, I got Jace Douglas in there. Any of the split ones out there, the Ninja link is in the chat with the password. Be great to see your rigs and your faces on our stream. Get them in there because we'll throw them up while you're going around on your hot lap.
Hot pies, hot lap.
Cowan, think you should stay in the green room. What happens? Does this happen like every night, or is it just because I'm back and they know that I'll help stir the pot?
Nah, man, it's been spectacular. Everyone in the chats have been, you know what? Everyone has really stepped up for 2025. We've had really good support in our YouTube chats. The messages have been firing left, right, and centre. You should see the transcript after a race. It's ridiculous. We're getting really good support from the viewers out there. And there's always someone a bit different coming up and about. We had a lot of Blackout boys in there last week, but PR guys are always out there supporting us. Coleman on his own supporting us.
Let me know when you drag Harry in so we can mute.
Maybe we'll just skip him.
I'll do the the interview for Harry. Yeah, so
Harry is the Jimmy Olsen of SAW.
It is great to see all the support. I want to see some more support for all these awesome drivers out here. I want to see some more of those like buttons hit. We've had an average of 40 viewers here tonight with only 13 likes. Can we get that to 20 to show all that awesome support just for the drivers out there tonight, because they're the ones that allow us to put on this show?
Yeah, without them, we're nothing. We're just two old blokes sitting there having a chinwag.
Well, I'm not that old.
Yeah, you are.
Getting there. Hey, I still play A-grade futsal, all right, mate? Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I play footsies.
Yeah. With yourself under your desk. All right, session is
Jace
loaded.
Douglas, Daddy Warboy. Oh, he's changed his name to Daddy Warboys as per I've given him his name. I like it. Daddy Warboys. Jace Douglas is in there as well in their seats. We're ready to go. Jamie Davis, very fast top 10 coming up. Let's go, Angus. Harry Dodds in Landrum now watching. Did you miss out top 10, Dodsy? More practice was required, I think.
I'd give a shout out to Dodsy though. There was a few drivers tonight that I realised because of course the Scops prequel was on. So
yes, correct.
Yeah, Dodsy made it into split too, and there was a few other people like Mr. Dyke that I saw. Oh man, I can't remember the other names, but yeah, a lot of great drivers there qualifying for the Scops. So Jamie Davis was one as well. What's it, Jamie Davis? Jason Douglas.
Jason Douglas.
Yeah. So well done to all the guys that qualified for Scops. That was phenomenal from you all.
The boys are getting their final briefing from Barb's right now in the room downstairs, in the briefing room, as he gets ready to ship the boys out for their warm up and hot laps. Really looking forward to this. I reckon there's going to be some spectacular times.
It's definitely going to be quick, mate.
There we go.
Definitely going to be quick. Oh, we got Daddy Warboy. I was like, who is that?
Daddy Warboy. He's become a daddy in the last few weeks.
Oh, that's right. He did too. I saw that on his Facebook page. Yes, of course. Huge congratulations to Blake Warboys. Mate, it is a great fun adventure. I'm pushing through with my my fourth, essentially. So now 7 months old. So enjoy it.
I know. It's you know what? It's hard work, but I would never ever take it back. It's spectacular. We did some lawn renovations this weekend. I cut my buffalo grass really fine so I get it growing, and I had to make a scarecrow because all these birds are coming to pick it. And when I picked up my boy from Kidney, I said I did something really cool in the backyard. He goes, "What did you do, Dad?" I go, "You'll see. Wait till I get home. You see what it is. It could be exciting. Could be a bit boring." He came to the door and he goes, "Oh man, we got a scarecrow!"
I was expecting him to say, "Dad, that's not that exciting."
You can stay in the green room, Dodsy, for that last comment you gave me, mate. I'll get you when we're ready. So the boys are still sorting out who's who in the zoo downstairs. While we're doing that, another special thanks to Warren Brown Tools, IRacing, Shannon's, Phoenix Driver Development, Shunts and Grim Industry. Michael Whiting, not in the lawn porn. Welcome, Mr. Whiting. Where have you been, brother? No, not so much lawn porn, man, but I just, new house, thought I'd embrace the lawn bit, and being that I used to work in the golf industry, I thought I might try some of my expertise. And it's looking pretty fine, I must admit, but I'm not going to get carried away and do any checkers or stripes or anything like that. I forbid it. I just want to be able to go out there and play on it and run around with a young fella without getting any bindies all over me.
So do we need to add a lawn porn section to the Discord then? I'm sure the Discord could do with some more channels. I'm sure.
Well, we've got hard on for tech.
Yeah,
we might as well have hard on for lawn.
How you doing, Mr. Whiting? Long time no see, mate. Whose birthday is it today?
It's got to be Coleman again.
Have we had a birthday shout out in a while?
I bet you better make a comeback, mate. You're on my list. I was thinking about you today, Mr. Whiting, to be totally honest with you. And I was thinking of all the teams that really started things with us and got SRW to where it is. And a lot of it comes down to teams like the Fishy Boys, who really supported us through the early times. And it's a bit sad not seeing you guys out there, to be honest. And I was thinking exactly what I was thinking today. I was going to give you a chin wag and say, "Hey, get your ass down here."
Yeah, I only agreed to do this just so I could see the Fishy Boys out there. Then what happened?
They retired into the lounge.
Getting too old, lads.
Fire up, lads. Fire up, Fishy Boys.
Right, who's out on track? We got Stephen Banks will be the first one out here, and it's split 1, not split 2, Shibby.
No, I don't, mate. I do have a heap to go out at the moment. All right, here we go. Warm-up lap going out for Mr. Stevie Banks.
Just a Pelican driver?
Mr. Stevie Banks is one of the owners of the Pelicans.
I see they picked up a lot of players. My head's in futsal mode. A lot of drivers, yeah.
They've got some guys that have been with them for a long while. They've had a few extras join them. But a very solid team and very, very big supporters of SRW. I think they've got about 6 or 7 drivers with us now.
Oh, that's good to see.
Pretty much the numbers that we used to get fishers out there. There used to be pelicans feeding, choking on fishies.
Piranhas, yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see all the fishy boys out there watching, though. Actually, great to see all of you out there watching. It's been, phenomenal to be back behind the cameras and on the comms here with Sinker. So, good luck to everybody for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Jack,
I think
Jack
in
just
this... No, I made sure I gave his Fit Plus. I couldn't listen to him anymore. I actually threatened to send him another one. full of old school Croatian rakia, but I don't reckon he could handle it. I'm expecting different approach for the top 10 shootouts for the Split 1 boys. A little bit more aggression, a little bit more over the curbs and just attacking it a bit more.
Yeah, well, we saw a big difference in the times.
Mate, who doesn't blame Australia Post? My brother and my dad used to work for him.
Right, in the transport and logistics industry, if you're the one shipping the stuff, it's always the courier's fault.
This is it. Mr. Banks has just come round Murray's corner. He's coming across the start and finish line. Oh, purling engine, purring through there as he slams it down through the gears. Second. Nice aggressive line. Third. Slamming it in the fourth. Here he comes down under the Peters side. The mountain straight is a fantastic way to start a race. Into quarry. Nice and smooth. Uses all the track.
Yeah, I think that's a big difference we're going to see between Split 1 and Split 2 is how close they get to the walls and just the amount of track they use up.
Yeah, also the exits of the corners, you watch them, they're a lot more better down, a little bit less wheel spin, a little bit more aggression. Look at this, everything. Just keep off the walls, Banksy. Yeah, fourth gear, really close to the right-hand side. Coming down, McPhilly, down in the skyline. This is a big test. I hate that bit right there. Oh, he's just... Oh, no! He's just gone a little bit too hard through there. Oh, he's got to do it. Oh, what a bugger. He's got to do a 20-point turn to get out of there as well. Yeah. That sucks. Oh, bad luck, Banksy. That was unfortunate. On the track already doing his... no, that's just him off. There was someone else doing a warm-up already.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
there is actually. Yep.
Angus
Let's
Lawford
grab. We'll wait till Banksy calms down and. Oh, there goes the front grille, bonnet, scoop, everything. Last year split 2. Oh, there you go. As Mr. Lawford comes down and does his warm-up, we're reading the chat in there. And here comes Banksy across the line. Well, not quite yet, but close. And then we'll drag him in. Hopefully by then he'll cool down. He's going to be very livid on himself. There he is. He's coming through. He's always really hitting it hard. All right, let's bring him in. Mr. Banks. Oh, mate, you were doing so well. And I think I might have put a bit too much praise on you, and that made you slip.
Oh, so I've got you to blame. That's all right.
Yeah, praise mayonnaise does it all the time, mate.
No, it's going all right. And then, I've just been struggling with that section over Skyline. I haven't really done much practice at all, to be honest. Been concentrating on other stuff, so, that was a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. I'll start top 10, so that's, where I came into the qualifying anyway, so I'll take it.
Look, it's not that bad. 10 is still a good finish. It's still gonna, I'd say just stay out of the chaos.
Yeah, I think that'll be
just out of the chaos.
Main aim is just try and drive a sensible race and probably make up positions along the way. To be honest, like it's not a very strong track for me at all, so
yeah,
I won't be
well, as
pushing.
long as
I'll
you
just be
have
trying to
fun,
survive.
mate.
And I'll be
Yeah.
having fun, especially around this track. How can you not?
This is true. Well, legend, thank you for participating. It's going to be a big, long night tomorrow night, 80 minutes of it. So the most important thing, as I always say, is have fun. And thank you for joining us for tonight for the Top 10 Shootout.
No, cheers, guys. Thanks for that.
All right, and don't forget, Lake Edge Caravan Park peeps, support them like they support us. All right, take care,
Thanks,
matey.
buddy. See ya.
Angus is out.
All right,
now.
Angus Lawford. Angus Lawford out there with his, he calls himself Ghost Viper.
Ghost Viper.
Yeah, and he's on his handle for Discord, so maybe he's into other sort of gaming as well, maybe some flight stuff or something like that. But he's doing really well, really well.
Oh, just absolutely tipping that in through there. You can see the full right-hand side of that car grab all that grip as he settles the car. Nice and smooth.
Very good.
Got a purple there.
He's our Sandown 500 co-driver winner. Doing really well. He's got a great exit. Then fantastic little bit of exit. Here he comes. Very sharp change. You got roughly everyone's sort of changing around that spot we picked with Cowie just after the tree. Let's see how he takes this chase. He opens it right up. Carries a pace through really well. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle. Second gear. Oh, what happened to him on the bottom screen? And how did he go?
2.08.
Here we go. He's got the lap.
Yeah,
Nice
2.08.
work. Nice work.
Good first lap out there, so we'll have
Yeah, did
Jace
very well.
Douglas for the next one.
Let's bring him in, a bit of a chat. Mr. Angus Lawford, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad yourself, guys.
Nah, not bad at all, mate. How's that leg going?
Yeah, leg's doing fine. Just feeling a little uncomfortable with the setup. Just haven't been able to get it right over the week. Spent too much focus on V8 Scops last week, so feeling the down on this track.
Yeah. What, just rear end or mate, not pointing enough for you?
It's doing a little bit of both. Not pointing as like as I'd want, and bit of snap oversteer at random points as well. So I'm getting a little bit of both.
Well, mate, you've got a bit of time between now and tomorrow night to refine it just that little bit. We've got Jace Douglas starting out there at the moment. You've got the top spot of the pinnacle. Hope you have a lot of fun, mate, and enjoy it out there.
No worries. Cheers, guys. Thanks for the broadcast, and have a good night.
You too, buddy. All right, Jace Douglas is out there. He's got himself coming up Mountain Straight as we go, under the Petter sign. Where's his braking point here? He's adjusted that little exit point. Yep, bang, bang, bang. Third through there. He's held it right through. He takes it full width, takes it over the curb. Nice and smooth actually there by Jace. Second. Is he going to drop it down to first and keep momentum going through second? He's done well. He's kept the momentum going through and kept it clean and smooth. What have we got here? He's on a green. Second green. Coming up. Philamy. Coming Philamy. I call this the beach because that's always get beached out there. Like a whale that I am. Coming down the skyline, turns 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What a little whoop-de-doo, man.
Such a great part of motorsport history.
Yeah, if you get that right, he's so strong on top of the mountain. But you stuff up the entry, you stuff up everything. Let's see how the exit here is. Oh, a little bit of a rear end squirm. Doing well. Let's see how his fifth gear changed to sixth, just after the tree. Yep. He got that a bit early, actually.
2 purples as well, so looking good. He looks
Yeah,
so
he got that early. You
relaxed.
can see he hit 6 gears a little bit earlier than the rest of the boys. Under brakes, leveling it down 2nd gear. He's taken an aggressive quarter through the apex. Held it tight. He's actually short shifted it to keep it from sliding on him to 3rd, which sort of slowed down the exit a bit. 4th, 3rd, going out at 2nd. Into Murray's corner. Will he keep it straight and clean? He stayed off the curb, off the grass. Let's see how he goes.
208.79.
Oh, Jace Douglas, he'll be a happy chappy. That was a great little lap there by him. Whoa. What did he end up getting? A 208.792.
Yep. Looks
Wow,
so
exactly
relaxed doing
110.
that as well.
Yeah, let's drag him in. He's not usually that relaxed. Mr. Douglas.
Hello.
You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy. Not. But it'll be alright.
That was a great little lap, mate. You got purple the last 2 sectors really, really well. You looked quite relaxed actually for yourself. You're usually a little bit more towier on this. You feeling good? Is the car feeling good?
Yeah, car feels good. Just I wish I went quicker than what I did in practice, but it is what it is.
Oh, this is true. As long as you're in a good position, the what's important is to get a good start tomorrow night. At the moment, you're sitting. Worst case you will get is what, 8th or 9th? No, that's not too bad, mate. Away from the trouble side of town.
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, mate, no nerves at all?
No nerves. Just move on to tomorrow and just keep me concentration face on again and just go again.
Right, well, good luck and have a great run tomorrow night, matey.
Yeah, we'll do. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. All right, Billy Mole, we have on track. He's one of our up-and-comers. I'm predicting this boy is going to be a force to be reckoned with over the next 12 months. He's improving considerably, racing with Warboys in his WKMP team.
Well, yeah, during qualifying, definitely a new name to me, but man, he was setting some quick laps and just looking super smooth doing it. So let's see if that transitions into this top 10 shootout.
Yep. He's been doing some work with PDD early on. Oh, nice and close to the Virgie sign. That was so damn close. How's he going through here? Oh, did he touch that?
No, I didn't see
I
anything.
swear he touched that.
Yeah, nothing came up on my end.
Sounded like it. But he's still going hot. He's going strong. Coming down the mountain as we speak. Here he goes. Coming up to the Dipper. Not Dipper Domenico, but the Dipper. For all you Hawthorn supporters out there. There he is. Plants it. Gets the foot down. Good grip down through Forest Elbow. Let's see where he's transitioned to 6th gear is. He's got 1st sector purple and 2nd sector purple. So great time. Jace Douglas had 5th and 6th sectors in the purple. So let's see how Mr. Mole goes. Oh, he's got another purple sector. He's setting the standard for tonight so far. A bit of aggression through there. I like it. Oh, he didn't short shift it. He powered through 3rd gear then. Oh, nice and early up to 2. He's put the pace. We've kept the momentum through there. Nice work. How's he going to come out the pointy end? Mr. Billy Mole, will he get the top spot? He has got the top spot. A blistering time there. 0.49. So half a second. Yeah, that was sensational, mate. That is really good.
That was a great drive.
5/10s.
Definitely.
Yeah, really good. Really good. All right, let's see how his nerves were. See if he was pumped for it, what the story is. Mr. Billy Mole, how you doing, superstar?
Yeah, right, yourselves.
Not too bad, man. How'd that feel?
Yeah, it was not too much grip out there, but yeah, it felt alright. I played a little bit safe in a few of them corners, but yeah, didn't feel too bad of a lap overall.
Happy with the setup?
Yeah, we only started doing it tonight, so yeah.
Yep.
I feel like we ended up pretty good spot for just starting. Yeah, it feels nice.
I was just telling Shibby, I'm not sure if you've been around when Shibby was around, but I've predicted that yourself and Stoney are going to be the up-and-comers in the sim world with the way you guys are driving and progressing at the moment. Are you getting a looks like you're getting a lot of information out of Blake Warboys and starting to adapt and learn a bit more as you go.
Yeah, well, I hope I am, because yeah, that'd be nice. And yeah, he's teaching me heaps. Yeah, it's awesome. Setups he's given me great. Yeah, I'm loving it, to be honest.
Excellent, mate. Well, good luck tomorrow night. You're still in the I think you're in what, 5th place at the moment?
6th.
The championship.
Championship. Yeah, it's there, around 5th or 6th. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to be there for the minor positions, but good luck, mate, and good luck for tomorrow night. See you soon.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers for that.
Take care, brother. Well, speaking of up and comers, Shimmy, Ryan Mueller. This boy has been getting better and better every race. He is got himself in a position where he's one of the fastest guys in the Pelican team and doing exceptionally well out there.
You used to race for before. I know the name.
You might have. There's been a few Muellers that came through, so you might be thinking of someone else. Oh, that was so close to the Fuji sign then. Looking nice and clean.
Oh, that was definitely a wall clip.
Was that a touch?
That was.
It sucks that we don't get that feedback.
That was definitely a wall
Here he
touch.
comes. He's coming through the S's. Still smashing it through there. I'm tipping he's going to be. I'd say he's going to finish. I think he might be just be. Oh no, he's got 2 purples there. It looks faster than what it was. Ooh, he could be competing for the top step in this one. I looked over and I thought, yeah, he's looking good, but I didn't think it was as quick, but he's very smooth through there. Let's see how he goes in sector 5. Down Conrad straight. He comes into the chase. Nice and smooth. Extremely well. Jesus, that was a nice section for 3rd gear. 1, 2, down, turns right, keeps it clean. Early foot down, rides a curb through it. How's he going to come out the other end?
It did count.
Ooh, second place.
208.306, only 0.004 behind Mole.
4-1. Is that 4-1,000s?
Yeah,
0.004.
Yep.
Whoa, that is close. Let's drag the boy in. You're going to have to, Mr. Ryan Mueller, you're going to have to look up what a B's part member is, because that's how close it was, mate. 1/1000. Was it 4/1000 or 1/1000?
4/1000.
4/1000 of a second on the back of Billy Mole.
That was certainly difficult. The track really surprised me with how it was. So I was just trying to keep it on the road, but yeah, there's like no grip on the track at all.
Well, we thought you clipped the wall at one point. We weren't too sure at the top of the mountain. They come real close, and a bit of puff of dust went, and I thought you might have clipped it, but IRacing doesn't tell us jack, so we were just hoping for your sake you went through clean.
Yeah, I did hit the wall. I think I just scraped it the tiniest bit. It was a bit close, but still kept my boot in it. But yeah, happy to be in the shootout though.
Oh, excellent, mate. Was there any nerves involved? Is that your first shootout?
Yeah, first SLW shootout. I wasn't really nervous. It was more just getting the car around and seeing what I could get out of it, but it wasn't much to get out of it.
All right, mate. Well, good luck tomorrow night. Epic time at the moment. You're sitting in 2nd place with some of the big guns coming out now. So chat to you tomorrow night, mate. Have a lot of fun.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. All right, so we've got Mr. Stone Street out, another WKMP driver. James Scott, few cars look loose. Yes, they did. Killing it, Ryan Mueller. Yes, he is. He's been killing it. He's been having a great finish to the season. Stoney is doing well.
As I said, he came out of nowhere, and it was like halfway through the qualifying session. The first lap, he jumped straight up into 6th place.
See, his times are 2:55.188. Both 2 green sectors. Not far. He's on the pace. He's on the pace. Oh, look at that. Fastest 2nd sector tonight so far was Mr. Banks. So he was on actually ripper of a lap. Looking at and he was third fastest in the first sector. So he was on for a ripper of a lap. Here he comes down Conrod Straight. He's going to slam it in the fifth. Oh, he's held it a bit longer than the others, so let's see how he goes in that sector. Green again. Two, 3, 5, 4. Let's see him go through fifth. Purple in that sector. 2.5650. Really, really good time. By 2/10 faster than anyone so far. Here he comes around the final corner. Nice and clean and sharp.
To the
Where's he
top.
ended up? Whoa! What the hell? Where did he rip that from? That was the last two sectors.
Yep, straight to the top. 2.08.054.
Ooh. Wow. Second fastest third sector. That is great driving there. Well, if I can grab him. Mr. Stone Street, what the hell? You surprised the pants out of me, mate.
It was alright.
It was alright, huh? When did you think you had it at any point, or are you as surprised as I am?
I thought I was going to not even cross the start-finish line. Got a bit loose coming in the last turn onto the home straight before the lap even started, but it was alright. There's definitely a lot more out there. I reckon. Oh, Blake and James will be in the low 7s, maybe probably even in the 6s, I reckon.
Yeah, it's looking good out there, man. How you feeling? You feeling good? Ready for tomorrow night?
Yeah, good. Everyone always loves Bathurst, don't they?
Yeah, they do, mate. Even us commentators love it as well, mate. Look, good luck. The competition's out there. Adam Hughes has just come around the first corner. Good luck tomorrow night, mate. Have a lot of fun, and congratulations on a really good season.
Thanks, mate. Good on you.
Cheers, buddy. All right, Mr. Adam Hughes.
The GT3 fanatic.
Mate, I gave him a lot of props on last week. He can drive anything, man. He puts his mind to it. He does an exceptional job. Him and Jake Edwards is just talent, raw talent, just crazy drivers. Let's see how he's going through here. He's got it through second gear. Seemed a bit slower. Has he got the green through there? Let's see how that time compares for sector 2. He got a 12.87. So yeah, so he's just behind Banksy on that one.
1,000.
So that was a little bit on the slower side. Yeah,
just behind.
Yeah,
thousands in it through that last sector. So next time this next sector pops.
Yep. He's in the third sector, fourth sector, 11.747. Ooh, that is the fastest lap for that sector. Really well. He really hit it through here. I think he's going to be really strong through the S's because he's got some amazing control. Or he was strong through the S's. He's got some amazing control as I went through there.
Yeah, he went through there fast.
Let's see his change. 6th gear. Whoa, that was quick. That was just after the tree. That was very quick. He got a great exit out of that. Look at the way he's attacking that. Beautiful work. Coming through the chase. Hard brakes to the left-hander at Murray's corner. How's Mr. Hughes going to go? Nice and clean rotation through. Rode as much curve as possible. Kept it off the wall.
To the top.
To the top.
207.804.
Whoa. That is getting better and better. We're looking for some epic times coming up, people.
Oh, yeah, first into the 7th.
Mr. Adam Hughesy Hughes, how you going?
Yeah, good yourself, mate.
Not too bad, mate. How did that feel?
Yeah, that was pretty average actually. I think I'm about 6 or 7 tenths off what I did before. Oh, sorry, less, 5 tenths rather. So yeah, tracks
less traction or?
Yeah, less traction. Tracks feels like it's greasy. Just got no rear grip. So yeah, it wasn't ideal. That's for sure.
Doesn't come down to
so
drive
what's
error.
your expectation?
3rd place, unless James and or Blakey, obviously bin themselves or come together, then yeah, obviously third place is probably the goal for myself tomorrow night.
Nice. Not a bad place to start, mate. Out of the trouble at the pointy end where the weapons are, which I expect you to be somewhere around that sort of space. But it's looking good, mate. Well, Warboy is about to start his lap, and you'll be watching every move like everyone else is. Good luck tomorrow night, mate.
Yeah, cheers, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good luck, Hughesy.
Cheers, boys. Appreciate it.
Take care, buddy.
Likewise. Cheers.
All right, Blake Warboys has just crossed the corner. Hell's corner, as they call it. Let's see how he goes across here. Just in the fifth. The breaking point will be just out of that. And there, yep, 50-metre mark. Third gear through. So smooth.
Adjusting something on
Good.
the steering wheel there.
Yeah.
Brake
Boys at this
lights
level,
changing.
we do biases and everything, I think. Look how tight he took that, and hear it coming out. Nice work. Getting all the apexes. Oh, so close to that Fuji sign.
Absolutely flying
He
through,
had
though.
the
2
mirrors.
purples already.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Oh, what a catch.
Oh, I was watching his face, nothing an expression on his face at all. He's just focused. Have a look at the focus on him. He knows where he's going, what he's going to do, every point he's going to hit. Third gear through here, but not a slouchy third gear, right at the top of the peak. Second gear coming down to the dipper. As he comes out, puts a foot down, a little bit of a wiggle. He's coming out of Forest Elbow. Let's see where he hits that sixth gear. I'm going to tip he's going to hit it right on that tree. Oh, he's stretched it out a bit more.
Yeah.
Is it? It's green.
3 purples and a green, though. Blistering lap so far.
Hit the apexes nice. There's good control. Not much sliding. Oh, beautiful. High. Yeah, right up the top end of third gear. Fourth, he's coming down. Pit entry. Second, slams it in. Nice and tight. Keeps the momentum going. Mr. Warboy, is he going to go to the top of the tower? He is going to the top of the tower, exactly where we expect Daddy Warboys to be. 7/10 on Adam Hughes, a 207.103.
Flying lap. Flying lap.
Yeah. Daddy Warboys, welcome into the room, mate. How was that? You had a bit of a code brown at one point then, didn't you?
Yeah, that was pretty scrappy. Not gonna lie.
Mate, it was a good lap. What part did you think was scrappy? Just that one bit of tail wag?
Nah, the whole lap was pretty average, honestly.
Damn, I wish I could have your average, mate.
didn't prep the tyres well enough, but is what it is.
Didn't get enough heat into them?
Yeah, they just didn't really come up the temp properly, and then after the first slide, they sort of were gone. So over the top, they just had, no grip. So it was just chasing it the whole way down, basically, and then had no grip for the final corner.
Yeah. The what's the expectations for tomorrow night? Just play it safe, or you're going to go out and try to get. We don't know if James is going to finish on the top step yet. He's still got to complete the lap. Anything can happen. We know that. But is it going to be a fight to the first corner, or sit on the back and fuel save?
I'll just see what happens. Like we all know James is quick. I've had just the practice session before quali to sort of get used to Bathurst again. So
yep.
I'm still very much driving like the go-kart and not the supercar. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll just play it safe and bring it home, I think.
All right, mate. Well, congratulations. Great drive. You're at the top of the step at the moment with Mr. James Scott coming round the bottom for the last corner to set up his hot lap. All right, matey. Good luck for tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to the battles.
Yeah, thanks, guys. See ya.
So our current series leader, James Scott, is... no, he's not the current series leader. Blake Warboys is. I'll take that back. James Scott is out and about, getting ready to rock and roll, and I've just turned my timing tower off by accident and the broadcast.
Nice
And
work.
we're all back.
Yeah, good work.
Oh, dear me. Looking good out there so far. Nice and smooth.
Already a purple sector. So.
Purple already. He's thrown down the gauntlet. James Scott has missed a couple of races and had some bad luck as well with a couple. Where is he sitting on the ladder? And I think he started late as well. That can't be right. Anyway, we move on and go for it. He's got himself a second sector purple as well. Very close to the wall then. Oof, I thought the first bite of it was going to be there. The second bite, nice and aggressive down through the S's. Very nicely done. Another purple sector. Shimmy. Whoa, look at that bottom camera, man. He's attacking like crazy.
Just scraped the wall through there.
Yeah, he's very comfortable with his car.
Absolutely moving though.
Yeah. Another purple sector. He's going to set this alight. Where's he going to take it?
He wants P1, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%. There is no second bite of this cherry.
Moving at the speeds of Aussie broadband.
No, that's not a compliment, man.
Never used them, but I've heard they're one of the better ones. So.
Yeah. Oh, they are one of the better ones. He's their one of their major sponsors, as you did say it. Last corner, nice and strong, coming through, rode the curve as he comes across the start-finish line. All purple sectors straight to the top.
0.6 of a second faster.
Whoa, he is on fire and on song. Whoa, that is some great times out there. So before we drag him in, mate, read out the top 10 for the viewers so they know who is going to be starting in the top 10 for this week's Enduro at Bathurst for Warren and Brown Tools.
Yeah, split one will be James Scott in P1, Blake Warboys P2, Adam Hughes P3, Troy Stone Street P4, Billy Mole P5, Ryan Mueller P6, Jason Douglas P7, Angus Law P8, Stephen Banks P9, and wait, did we not get a 10th or did I miss someone? Because the rest is
No,
Greg.
we've missed someone, but I can't remember who it is.
They should still
That's all right.
show up in the session.
We'll be official posting over it later on anyway. So that is fantastic driving there by all the boys. Actually, that has been spectacular. As let's drag James Scott in here and have a bit of a chin wag about the qualifying. Mr. James Scott, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. I've got Nathan Shibby Howard, one of the original broadcasters, with us tonight to help us out to get this show on the boat. Mate, how was that? It's you had to wait for everyone to finish, and you come out with an absolute ripper of a lap.
Yeah, no, it's obviously a bit of a break between, last runs in qualifying and, being last out or, near the end, for those last few runners. It is quite difficult, but I guess luckily the track conditions were fairly similar to what qualifying was, so it wasn't like you had to sort of, feel where the edge of the grip was. You sort of just had it from qualifying. So yeah, and getting the mine where it needs to be was one thing, but yeah, at least the grip was about the same.
So being last, is it a lot of just make sure keeping it clean at the same time? So do you have to sort of like bring it back to what, 80%, 90%? Whereabouts you reckon you were?
Yeah, once I saw, what time I had to do, I didn't have to push crazy amount to try and get the lap time out of it. Yeah, I saw a few of the guys have a bit of a slide across the top, so I saw the rubber was pretty low in the service, so maybe affected across the top a little bit, but yeah, no, just tried to put a clean lap together, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Excellent work, mate. Well, pole position, mate, our only top 10 shootout for season 1. I do like them, but I don't know if everyone else does, because it puts a bit of a kibosh on real life. But for me, it's a lot of fun because I get to see you guys go crazy. Strategy for tomorrow night, keep it clean. Yourself and Warboys are very much on par in race. I think he's going to want to stop you from getting away, because once you get in clean air, you're a bit of a weapon.
Yeah, not really. I haven't really raced at too many of these tracks in this Gen 3 car with long straights. So we're interested to see what the slipstream's really like. once the speed sort of picks up quite a bit. But yeah, no, we'll try a few things with the race setup. I haven't really been all that happy with my race, execution, let's say, at all in this Gen 3 car. So yeah, we'll try and tune it up a bit, and see where we end up.
Could be a bit of a fuel strategy, pit stop strategy as well.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at the strategy too much, to be honest. I don't really look too much about that. You know, like you can plan all these different things, and then the safety car comes out, and all that planning was, almost for nothing. So, yeah, no, just play it as it goes. Just know your crucial numbers and play it by ear.
Yeah, cool. All right, mate. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Sensational drive. Congratulations on the podium. Do you want to thank your team of people that support you and get you out on track?
Yeah, obviously thanks to all the guys at Chiefs Esports. Couldn't do without those guys. Aussie Broadband, Westfield, and Logitech G. Really great supporters of all of us. So yeah, thanks to those guys. Thanks to the guys at the team. Thanks to you guys for the broadcast. And yeah, look forward to tomorrow.
Excellent work, mate. Well, congratulations, and see you tomorrow night for an epic battle.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate. Nathan Shibby Howard, I think that was a sensational top 10 by both groups. I was about to grab Greg Barber in here and just get the RC's perspective of how smooth things were going in the back end. He was in the room for a second, then he just disappeared again.
He's back up
so
in
I
the
think
race
he's
stewards.
Back in the race stewards room. I might just leave them down there. They're having a bit of a chinwag about stuff. But what a great top 10 shootout, split 1 and 2. Not a bad birthplace for you to come back and spend some time with me in the booth.
No, you can't go wrong with the top 10 shootout, especially at Bathurst and in the Gen 3 Supercars, mate. So it was always a great experience being behind the cameras and being able to see the craft that these guys have been working on for years and years and to have it on a screen for them so they can go back and watch it later and show their family and friends and say, hey, man, like, look at me go.
Well, it didn't take much convincing once I told you Bathurst top 10 shootout, Gen 3 cars.
It wasn't me you had to convince.
No, I know, it's the boss. But you would have had a smile from ear to ear, and she would have just looked at you and thought, oh, look, he's been a good daddy. I'll let him go for the night, let him have some fun.
It's going to be a tough week because usually I don't do much on a Monday apart from hang with the family because Tuesday, Wednesdays, I'm full out with futsal. So tomorrow night and Wednesday night, she's also going to have the kids while I'm off kicking a ball around the field.
That's all right. When you get home, she'll be kicking your ball around the field.
Maybe you're fast asleep. Probably fast asleep. It's usually the case. She does the night shifts with the little one still, so...
Yeah. Well, it's all good. Well, I've got to tend to mine now because he's probably, hopefully he's asleep now and settled down. But it's been a pleasure having you on board tonight, mate. Thank you to your wife and your family for letting you come out and play. It's been spectacular. A lot of fun. Brings back a lot of memories. For those of you who don't know, Nathan Shibby Howard is the OG broadcaster, the original that started with us back in our very, very first season when we were all just feeling our way through and trying to work out what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. Spent a lot of time with Nath getting the broadcast to where it is these days. So thank you for coming back and joining us. Thank you to all the viewers and the people out there. You want to thank anyone, Shibby, before we boot us out?
Yeah, I want to thank Warren and Brown Tools, Moser Racing, Shannon's Insurance, Phoenix Driver Development, Shunts, and of course Grimm Industries, and yeah, of course all the viewers and especially the drivers that are in SRW League. This league wouldn't be where it is today without you all and the patience that you guys have had through all the issues that I can recall starting this up, getting the broadcasts together, and yeah, there was a lot going on, and it's great to see where it's come. So I've had a blast being back. I hope you've all enjoyed the broadcast. It has been a long time since I've done it. So thank you all for joining Stephen and I tonight. Good luck to the rest of the drivers for the rest of the season. And maybe you'll see me back again behind the cameras and the mic at a later date. But yeah, thank you so much for having me back as a guest producer tonight, mate. And yeah, look forward to seeing what the drivers do for the rest of the season.
Well, they've got their last race tomorrow night, 7:30 viewers, so get on there and crack and watch it. It's an 80-minute enduro for split 2 first, followed by the Split 1. So a great night of Bathurst, the Gen 3s, awesome ribbon V8 sounds. So make sure you join us Wednesday night, final round of the Moser Racing Formula Super Race. The Super Lights, and Thursday night of the Shannons GR86 International.
The Super Races, we got the Honda Accords, and how are we getting those out there? The Corollas, got some Super Race happening.
And don't forget, Sunday night for the V8 Supercar Championship, the Warboy V8 Supercar Championship. Thank you very much, Shimmy. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you everyone for joining us, and see you all tomorrow night at 7:30, and have a lot of fun. And as our another old OG used to say, much love. Take care,
Toddy.
people. Yeah, Toddy. See you, gents.